worked the next shift. Not only with the when the world fellows like it as holding its data, and every little sound seems amplified. For Marin, only the security guard at as prowling, how finished construction city, the silence was usually a comfort, but not tonic. The silence was able to be broken in the most terrifying way imaginable. The city was a mess of skeletal structures, stacks of rebar, and cylinder, hurting machinery. It was his job to patrol to make sure everything was secure. Just another Tuesday night, or so had called it. He did just finish his first round, walking the perimeter, his flashlight beam shooting through the inky blackness. Everything was in its place. The generators were off. Frigates were located, and they came to every single piece of heavy machinery, including the massive JCB excavator parked in the center of the city, was safely located away in his office. He had put it there himself, casted into his small security booth, a lonely little box of leather in a sea of darkness. He glanced at the clock on the wall. 2:16 a.m. He took a sip of his lukewarm coffee, the bitter taste a familiar companion on the slow meter. The silence was absolute. So absolute, in fact, that when the sound came, it was like a physical blow. At exactly 2:17 a.m., a deep, guttural roar shattered the stillness. It wasn't a distant rocket or a passing plane. The sound was close. It was mechanical, and it was coming from right inside the construction site. Mark S. heard hammered against his rim. He dropped his coffee. The plastic tube clattering on the floor. He slowly stood up, his eyes wide, peering out the window into the darkness. There, in the heart of the city, under the cold, distant light of the moon, the JCB had started. By itself, its unenchantment with a low, menacing groan, a soundtrack vibrated through the very ground he stood at. There were no flashing lights, no signs of life. Just the impossible reality of a ten-ton machine walking from its slumber. Marcus Mandracer, trying to find a logical explanation. Had he forgotten to lock the office? Did someone sneak in? He fumbled for his key, his hands shaking. The office key was still on his belt loop. The gate key was there too. He was certain that no one could have gotten at the JCB. He grabbed his heavy-duty flashlight and stepped out of the bottle. The night air suddenly feeling frigid. He swung the beam toward the excavator. The driver establishment was empty. A black, vacant spike. Yet the engine continued its right commit. Powerful drumming. He took a hesitant step forward, then another. His security training screamed at him to tell the police, but his mind was paralyzed by disbelief. How could this be happening? Curtains when it moved. With a sound like grinding bones, a long, drawn-out cry touched his head on edge. The JCB's giant hydraulic arm began to lift. It rose slowly, but naturally, its massive metal bucket reaching toward the stall's still like a grotesque, supplicating hand. Mark froze in his tractor, his breath crowded in his throat. This was the malfunction. This was something else in pain. The entire machine began to turn. Pick up the arm. The tracked everything swiveled with a horrifying deliberation, and it turned straight toward him. The two large, round headlights, which were still there, looked like dead eyes staring him down. This was the random. It knew he was there. Poor primal fear finally took over. Mark turned and trailed. He didn't scare. He didn't have the air. He just ran. His box tumbling over lossy gravel and discarded pieces of wood. Behind him, the sound of the ship grew louder, more aggressive. The engine roared, and the metallic clatter of its tracks scraping against the end, and rocked a foot through the naked. It was touching him. He ducked behind a half-finished concrete wall, pressing his back against the cold, rock surface. He squeezed his eyes shut, trying to control his rugged breathing. His heart feeling like it was going to explode out of his chest. He listened. The grinding of the tractor, the scream of the hydraulics. It was getting closer. He reached a back around the edge of the one the JCB was lumbering through the city. Its bucket singing low, gouging a deep stare into the earth as it moved. It wasn't in. He pulled back, his men a yelling of terror. They had to get to the main gate, get out. Get away from this mechanical monster. He waited, listening, praying it would pass him by. equipment. He let out a long, shaky breath. They had to get out of there. He started to stand up, ready to make a run for the gate, when a shadow fell over him. A hoodie, dark sapet had blotted out the moonlit card. His blue pencil, the locket cup, the JCB's bucket, was laid above his head. Suspended silently in the air, it had snuck up on him without a sound. Huh? It was impossible. He was trapped. As his eyes adjusted to the darkness, he saw something etched into the grimy, rust-stained interior of the bucket. Scratches drilled deep into the metal, as if carved by a desperate hand. He squinted, trying to make out the word, and then he saw them. 4 words that sealed his fate. Next shift is your, the world seemed to stop. The meaning of the words crashed down on him with the weight of the steel bucket hanging just inches above. Before he could even process the horror, the JCB's onion roared back to life, louder and more furious than ever. The sound was deafening, a mechanical scream of triumph. The next morning, the day shift workers arrived to find the construction site airily quiet. The JCB was parked perfectly in its designated spot, exactly where it was supposed to be. Yes, onion was still warm by the torch. The keys were found inside the locked security office. Everything was in order, except for one thing. Mark was gone. The police searched the entire set. Every knob, every cranny. They found his dropped coffee shop. They found his flashlight clean nail and contractual, but of Mark himself, there was no trace. He was never found. The construction project eventually finished, but the stories remained. Lord Charles whispered about the haunted construction site and the naked security guard who vanished. And they said that something must a few brave or foolish and orthogonia that placed in the death of Miguel. You make her something. The sound